Hello everyone, this is Flatline and today I'm going to be doing a PvP build. Tutorial, video, stuff. It's going to be the one gate aggression into Stargate, and then you can vary it between expanding or going for an all-in by dropping down 3 more gateways. My opponent's going to be Pez, a GM Protoss. I'm Belcher. I only recommend this build on 2-player maps because it's better if you don't have to scout. If you do want to do this build on a 4-player map like Whirlwind, then you would have to scout after your Cyber Core with that probe. But anyways, you're going to go 9 Pylon, 13 Gateway. The first 2 Chrono Boosts will be used on probes. Want to make sure you do check your proxy area inside your mate. Do not want to get proxied with this build, and you want to get a 14 gas. Your second pylon should be at 15 to 16 supply, and you want to put 3 guys in gas. At 17 supply, you should be able to get your Cybernetics Core. And right after the Cybernetics Core, you want to get a 17 Assimilator. At 18 supply, you do want to start up your Zealot. You continuously want to make probes throughout this whole thing. And at 21 supply, you should be able to throw down your 3rd pylon and just put 1 guy in gas, which usually should be the one that's making the pylon, and just rally from your nexus to your gas. You can see I chrono boosted at 22 supply. You want to chrono boost that probe. Lines up pretty nicely, so that way when that probe is done, the Cybernetics Core is done, and you can start up your mothership. Next 50 gas, 125 minerals will be invested into the Stalker. And then after that, the next one will be on your warp gate. So your warp gate's a little bit delayed with this build, but you are going to get a very quick mothership, a very quick Stalker in the process. You want to make sure you're constantly chrono boosting your Stalker, and at 30 supply, you want to make sure you throw down your 4th pylon. At 34 supply, you want to make sure you throw down your Stargate. And here, this is where I saw him expand. So I have 2 options. I can either throw down a lot of gateways and go for an all-in, or expand. The safest choice is to just expand, because you have the tech advantage. You're going Stargate, he should be going Robo. He's actually not going Robo, which is really risky of him. You do want to pressure, you want him to force a force field. You want to see if you can try to get one of his units. If you can't, that's fine. Go back to attacking his Nexus. There's really nothing he could do in the process. There's really nothing that he can actually kill me with. I will force a cancel on this, so that's a really good win by me. In the process, I will lose a Zealot though, so. But I did win that engagement, as I have my Nexus on the way, and I have an Oracle on the way. So generally, you do want to go with 2 Oracles in the very beginning of the game. Even if they're not fast expanding, you do want to go for 2 Oracles in the beginning, because if they go for DTs, you want to make sure you have an Oracle ready to go, which is why I kept it over here with my army. I don't know exactly if he's going for DTs or if he went for an expand into DTs or anything like that. So I kept it with my army, but then I was like, hey, you know what? He can't do that because he had 2 sentries and a Stalker and a Mothership Core. That's 350 gas early in the game. There's no way he's going to be able to do that. So that's why I sent it back over there. Using common sense. Adding up to my 2 extra gateways. And after your 2 oracles, you want to start making your void ray. That's unfortunate. I sacrificed it, but at the same time, it was okay for me because he pulled probes, and I killed a couple of his probes. How many probes? I killed only 4 probes with it, so it wasn't the biggest win for me. But every economic damage is gonna help me when I do my 2 base push. This is gonna be the first time he's actually gonna be able to scout me here. And he's gonna be like, okay, so he's making void rays. Once he scouts, this is where you need to decide if you need, this is pretty much when you need to push. Because you're gonna give him too much time to be able to respond to it. You can see he's getting a forge. Should be getting a Twilight Counter pretty soon here. He's adding on his extra gas. It looks like he's gonna try to go for Templar Archives pretty quickly here. He's adding on extra Stalkers. Where's that me? Nope, that's me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a push. I do have a 3rd Void Ray coming out. Now if he doesn't scout you, then you can go for a 4 Void Ray push, which is a lot stronger obviously. But if he does scout you, then you're gonna go to 3. And you're gonna see that you're not gonna be able to constantly saturate this base when you push out with 3 void rays. It's a lot quicker than the other ones, but your economy is not as good as if you're going for the 4 void ray push, because 4 void rays you push a little bit later, but you have full economy. So here we go. With the Oracle, you want to make sure you target fire the sentries and then the Immortal. The Immortal, because it actually disregards the Hardened Shield. It doesn't even care about the Hardened Shield. Yeah, you can snipe off the Nexus, and then from here I'm going back into making probes. Because I did snipe off his Nexus, so I do have a small economic lead, so I'm going to try to extend that lead further and further. Pretty much waiting until I have my prismatic alignment with this, and then I'm going to push one more time, and you kind of keep them on 1 base at this point. So here we go. I do have my prismatic alignment. I'm going to go ahead and attack into him. And there's the GG. The build's pretty simple. You're just gonna do a heavy aggression with the 1 gate into Stargate. You most of the time should be able to get inside his base, or if you're not able to get in his base, you can kind of get a good call on what he's actually doing. There are some counters to it though. There is the 5 Stalker rush into 3 gate aggression. That's a pretty strong build against this build, because you have 5 Stalkers compared to the general 3 Stalkers that you would have against the 1 Zealot, 2 Stalkers in the Mothership Core. So that's pretty strong. If it's a DT opening coming out from your opponent, you have to kind of go for an expand with the Oracles, get a Robo, get an Observer, and then proceed to do this all-in if you want to. But so far, every time I do it, it doesn't really work out too well. I do have some success if I do that. You don't have to go for this 2 base push. It's a very strong 2 base push though, but your opponent can defend it. It's possible to defend it if they are able to get Archons. Which is why I was saying, if you see, or if he scouts you going for this, you have to push pretty soon, because if he's able to get Archons with this army composition, it's going to look really, really bad for you. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. If you are able to scout that he's going Stargate, then you go into Phoenixes. If you have an oracle already making and you just scouted his Stargate, that's fine. Keep that one oracle, but put it in a very weird location, so that way when the phoenixes are going to your side of the map, you can bring the oracle inside his main and do some damage. And then after the oracle, start making your phoenixes. The good thing about it is that you generally should be able to see what he's doing, and so knowing is just only half of the battle, so you can kind of just metagame him. You're like, oh, okay, so he's doing this, he's doing this. If he goes for a robo off one base, you could just do a 1 void ray 4 gate all in with a lot of stalkers and 1 void ray. The 1 void ray is there to do extra DPS against stalkers, and it's really hard for their stalkers to target fire 1 void ray if you have a lot of 4 gate or a lot of gateways under the void ray. So it's pretty much the philosophy behind it. If you have any questions or if there's anything else I missed when it comes to defending whatnot, other stuff, then leave a comment below, or you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and you can also check out my website at pylonse2.com. It's a little bit more organized than my YouTube channel, so if you're looking for a specific matchup build, go over there. You can probably find what you need, and other Protoss jazz stuffies. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you later.